Hi everyone, welcome to the Dr. U Show. For those of you tuning in for the first time, I'm Dr. Uyanwune. I'm a medical doctor in psychiatry and I talk about different issues concerning your health, mental health, physical health, and just your well-being. So on this edition, we're going to be talking about eating healthy during the coronavirus pandemic. Now, as many of you, including myself, have noticed, we're stuck at home. It's been a few weeks now and we don't know how much longer it will be. It's hard not to eat everything in sight. I'm trying not to eat everything in sight. And so what are some things you can do so that you remain healthy during this time? So I'm going to be talking about a few different options and a few different strategies that can help you remain healthy during this time. Before I jump into them, I want to talk about the benefits of even being healthy. Now, as you all know, we know all the things we should eat. Proteins, fruits, vegetables, grains, fats. But really, how many of us really stick to it? Many times it's because we're not so sure what to do ahead of time to prepare and to actually structure our eating. So what are the benefits of eating healthy? One, it actually improves your mood. And so your mental health is actually affected by what you eat. Also, it affects your energy. So eating healthy gives you a boost in your energy. And that's really important, especially for those of you who have busy schedules. Now, third, it also helps with your immune system. And so that helps you fight diseases. Especially during this time, you want to remain healthy. Next, it helps with your sleep. And many people don't realize that food will impact your sleep, but food actually helps you sleep better. Healthy food, that is. So it's very important also the choices you're making, because this can affect how much rest you get. And then lastly, it can affect your focus and your concentration. So many times what we eat will affect how alert you are. So again, you want to make healthy choices. And so what are some of these strategies you can use? Here are 4 strategies you can use to eat healthy. First, you want to prepare. So as you can see, I have an array of foods I'll be going over in a minute, but you want to prepare for snacking and for healthy food options. Why? Because when you get hungry, you're going to eat everything in sight. And so if you have chips and other food that you just prepare, it will be very easy to eat those. And so prepare ahead of time and have healthier foods and snacks available so that when you do get hungry, it's easy to grab those. Second, quantity. Now, many times people will actually make good food choices. It's just the quantities of what they pick. So I have my little bag here. And so I encourage people to pack up the right food size, the right food quantities in these bags. That way you can control how much you're eating. You can put in one bag and you can actually do a few bags and save them in your fridge and your freezer for later. Okay. Next up, I encourage you to drink a lot of water. So many times we are thirsty and we misinterpret this and think we're hungry. So we just keep eating and eating and you can't understand why you're eating even though you just had all this food. Could also be that you're thirsty. So I encourage you to hold off on the juices and the soda and drink the water instead. And then lastly, actually buy healthy food options. So if you have not so healthy options around, you're just going to eat it. So buy some healthy food options. Now I'm going to go over some fruits and then I'm going to go over some snacks, things you can dip, dippers in essence. And here we go. So here's some healthy options you can put in your house. Now I have a fruit section. I like a lot of tropical fruits and a mix of different fruits, but you can definitely pick the fruits that you prefer. So here's some good old bananas. You cannot go wrong with bananas. I like these because they're filling, they're healthy. If you have bananas and you start to feel like they're going back, they tend to get a little brown and bruised up, you can always freeze them and use them for smoothies the next morning. This is a papaya. I like I said, tropical fruits. I cut this up. I have a lot of fruits that I cut up myself just so that way I can cut them into cubes or circles, however I like them. So I encourage you to do that as well. If you like to buy them cut from the store, that's fine also. I like apples. Apples are really delicious. They're sweet. So if you're having a sweet craving, I encourage you to do some apples as well. They are also very filling and they're really good in smoothies, especially green apples. Over here I have some plums. And these plums, as you can see, they're very dark in color. So anytime you pick fruits, you want to pick fruits that have a lot of color in them. So the darker they are, the riper they're probably going to be. Okay. I'm going to move over to this section. These are more things that have dips in them. And so many times, we want to snack a little bit and you don't necessarily want fruits. You can put other options available as well. Head on over. So over here, we have a few other options for snacks. So I like to eat yogurt, Greek yogurt especially. So sometime in the mid-morning, I usually have this as a snack. As you can see, some yogurt with some strawberries, just good, nice and healthy, energizing. Almonds is always a good snacker as well. Now for almonds, these are fats. These are very healthy fats. I always use a gauge of having a handful of almonds for holding. So this is right around a handful for me, and I try not to exceed this during the day. So if you can stick to one handful, that's a healthy quantity. Over on this end, I have some dips. And so some people like different dips with different crackers or pretzels. For dips, I put in some hummus. And with hummus, you can do different things with it. You can put in some roasted peppers, you can put in some garlic, you can put in some pesto, whatever you want to do to run with it. I also have on this side some guacamole as well. And that's a healthier option. And this is a fatty dip as well. So just with quantity again, I would go with a smaller quantity. And so with these dips, you can have them with pretzels. I like the thin pretzels because that way you can gauge how much you're eating. Like I said, you can put these in small baggies as well. Now over on this side, I have some sliced up peppers. So these are very, very healthy. I personally love them. They're delicious. You can always use different dips. Like I said, the hummus, they always go well with hummus. And over here I have some carrots. Now carrots are also good. You can dip them in all kinds of things. I've also seen some people dip carrots in peanut butter. That's an option as well. But again, since those are fats, you also want to go a little light on the quantity. So these are different options. In my next edition, I'm going to be talking about some healthy food options, some quick meals you can make. I hope this was helpful. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like it, share it with somebody. Till next time.